I want to bring in NewsNation correspondent Alex Caprariello, who was in the courtroom following all of the action today. Alex, you also had a chance to speak with the grandparents in this case, Larry Woodcock, who's been following this trial every day. This has been hard for him, you know, because he loved all these kids. He even considered Colby one of his family as well. Tell me about your conversation with him.
Yeah, I had a really in-depth conversation with him, in fact, about 30 minutes long during one of our recesses. I really just wanted to ask him how he's doing. Obviously, this has got to be one of the toughest things that he and his wife have ever had to actually sit through, much less for 12 days. He told me it's really been quite stressful lately, really tough on him. And particularly, that call yesterday between Colby and his mother, Lori, was very hard on him. He pointed to one moment in specific to me that he said he really struggled with, and it was that moment where you hear Colby really quite angry with his mother, and in response, she laughs. Larry Woodcock told me that that's a sound that he's going to replay in his head. He can still hear that laugh over and over. He called it cold-blooded. So clearly struggling at this time, although I will say very strong when speaking to him in person, but yesterday was definitely a tough day.
So tell me a little bit about the jury and how they responded, reacted to all of this testimony about yet another dead person, a fourth husband. I always have to count in my head to make sure I get it right. But yes, Charles Vallow was husband number 4. Turns out he's dead. Now we learn it looks like it's murder. I don't know if the jury is hearing those words. But this has to be yet again just sort of a gut punch that there's more dead people in Lori Vallow's wake.
Yeah, I think it was a big-time shock for the jury, especially when it was announced that Alex Cox was the one responsible for shooting, and he says in self-defense. But either way, jury was definitely alarmed at that information. I got to tell you, Ashleigh, this jury is really paying attention. Every time I look over at them, they are all eyes ahead, either on the computer screen or whoever's speaking. They're taking notes. They're really paying attention and enthralled with this case as it's moving forward. And I would definitely say this emphasis with law enforcement today was definitely something very interesting for the jury.
Okay, the other thing I wanted to ask you about was April Raymond. She is a former friend of Lori's. Yet again, another friend makes an appearance in the courtroom. They were really tight in Hawaii. I think she even stayed with April Raymond a couple times, or at least once. She was on the stand today. Did she do anything to help prosecutors in terms of throwing her friend Lori Vallow under the bus? Or did she do something for the defense unwittingly for prosecutors?
Well, I think both of them had their advantages when April was on the stand. Certainly, April was conveying that Lori's set of beliefs really elevated after she had left Hawaii, that all of a sudden she was saying things that she believed in that she no longer, or that she didn't believe in when she actually lived on the islands alongside April. Things like being a goddess or being the leader of 144,000. And so April was really saying that she believed that this was a recruiting pitch for her. At one point, Lori telling her that she could leave her kids behind, that her job as a mother was through, and that now she can go on to this next mission in life, which is to be a part of this 144,000. But certainly the defense also had their strategy with this, trying to really push the idea that Lori had always been perhaps a radical believer, that this was nothing different or changed over time, and that this is perhaps just the extreme beliefs of the LDS faith.
Wow, some disturbing stuff. And the web becomes more complicated for these poor jurors, but hopefully they'll be able to weave it all together. Alex Caprariello, again, great job. Thank you for this.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.